Hey YouTube, if you're new to the channel, you're probably wondering why I'm in my basement with a flickering light behind me. And if you're not new to the channel, you're probably wondering why I'm in my basement with a flickering light behind me. We're going to talk about that and a lot more on this episode, so stick around. Flickering light behind me. It's actually part of the set for my wife's new channel. She's only done one video, so I don't know if her set's going to change or whatnot. I'll leave a link in the description for her video. Talks about murder mystery stuff, and it's nothing to do with vehicles. Like, my channel's completely different. So check it out. Let's go to some better lighting to talk about my channel now. Before this video begins, I want to say I have filmed it 3 times and I've debated a 4th just because I don't like the way it's turning out, but at the same time I don't think it's going to get any better, so just here it is. Also, I am way behind in video editing and posting. Like, I just posted the last video of the dually. I actually filmed that like 3 months ago, I think. I've done so much more. So many projects since have been worked on and made lots of progress. I've got probably 10-15 videos worth that I still haven't even edited. I'm going to try to, over the winter break here, get going on that. Yeah, so here's this video. And okay, we're in better light. I got my board behind me with all the projects on it, which is an absolute disaster compared to what's actually happened in life. So we're going to talk about some of that. Okay, first thing we're going to talk about, Beaumont and the dually. I can't remember all that I've said already in my videos, so I'm just going to kind of start a clean slate with them. The Beaumont, first off, could not get it running. Actually couldn't get the dually ever running either, which both are really frustrating. Like I've said before, I'm normally the guy that buys the broke down vehicles that people can't figure out, and I get them running, and there's never been a Chevy engine I can't get running, and it's really frustrating that there's 2 in a row, especially the Beaumont, which is really important to me, that I can't get running. So that actually is really bothering me. But it is 2020, so I'm going to chalk some of that up to that. I'm calling double mulligan. Hopefully in 2021 we'll get both of those running. Anyways, okay, the Beaumont, yeah, couldn't get it running. Needs a lot more. Needs front end work, needs wiring, needs a lot of stuff. And because of COVID, there's been a lot of crime around here lately. People prowling the alleys. My neighbor's garage got broken into. The avalanche got not quite stolen. They attempted to steal it, but they never did. So I put it out at the farm, undisclosed location, in safety, locked up in a shop for now, just to keep it safe. The dually, yeah, I couldn't get running. I'm really frustrated with that too. Ignore my cat's tail behind me. So it's just kind of tucked into the side of the garage there. It's shoved over. It's piled with crap. I'm pissed off at it. I don't want to even look at it right now. So that's that with both of those. Guess let's take a look at this. See what it's like. It's gonna be fun. Okay, Beaumont, nope. Parisian haven't worked on. Tow truck, get it running, no. S10, Sold that, don't even have it, did not trade it for rent. Sold it and then probably paid rent with it. Suburban, haven't done anything with, but we'll loop back around to that. Avalanche, did the exhaust, haven't done the window regulators or the U-joints, and there's actually another episode coming out about something else with the Avalanche later on. Haven't even done anything with that, haven't 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 done anything with that. That's gone. We'll talk about that again later too. Haven't done anything with that. Fiat's not on here. And actually, there might be another vehicle on here, which we'll talk about later too. Okay, so I've had some dreams over the years. Some goals. Solid axle swap something. I wouldn't mind doing a leaf spring one, a 4-link one, radius arm one, all the different styles. LS swap something. I've always wanted to build an old school monster truck, like Excalibur. I also forgot to put in there that I've always wanted to slam a vehicle to the ground. That's right, I do like lowered vehicles too. I've always kind of followed if it's 4-wheel drive, lift it up. If it's 2-wheel drive, lower it down. If you remember earlier videos, I did have a lowered S10 with just cut coils and lowering block in the rear. But I'd like something that's like on airbags and drags the rocker panels. I've always wanted to build something like that. Not necessarily drive it all the time, keep it, maybe build it and sell it. That's something I wanted to do. I've actually kind of always wanted to make a movie as well, so maybe one day there'll be Fricked Garage the movie. I won't even know what that'd be about, but maybe that's the thing one day. That's a total lie. I know exactly what it'd be about, but you'll just have to wait and see. I'm not telling. So we're going to talk about our future project that's going to help with one of those dreams at least. So do that. We got to go outside. So the next project I want to work on. What am I doing out here? Where am I? Okay. Next on the project list, the Suburban. We got a lot to do to this. As you can see, she's horribly rusty, as you guys know if you're not new to the channel. We want to solid axle swap it. We want to lift it. Swap diffs. Swap a whole different drive line into it. Different interior. Basically a whole new truck. It would probably be easier to just take this VIN plate and put it on a different truck. But we're not going to do that. We're going to do tons of work to this beastie. Lots of body work, lots of fabbing. There's going to be lots. I'm excited. So that's what we're going to do with the Suburban. Like I said, I got a future episode coming up about the Avalanche. Got a few things to do with the Nissan. So I also said I'd talk more about the Pathfinder. I did give it to my brother. It's with him, but that doesn't mean it won't be seen on the channel. I'll probably end up helping him build it, or he originally planned to put it back to stock factory driveline, and we had a lineup on a truck for that to help, but it turned out that that truck wasn't going to work. So now he's not sure what to do, and he might turn into a big 4x4. He might wait for a factory parts truck to come along, or he might say screw it and it might end up back with me. Either way, I'll be helping him build it. I'll be helping him turn it back to factory, or it'll be in my possession again. Either way, it'll still be on the channel. He's had it for like 3 months. It's literally still on the trailer sitting at his place. He's done nothing with it except wreck the tailgate, which you will see in a future episode on what happened. I promise you that there will be damage to the tailgate. And since it's coming winter, I mean, it's still nice in December right now, but it's probably going to get cold here for a while. Probably won't be able to go into the garage, or at least won't want to, because I hate Anyways, I wouldn't mind telling a few stories about some of my vehicles, making those episodes. I might do them as my regular episodes, or I might double them up with my other episodes. I'm not sure. Depends on how many episodes I got. Right now, I actually got quite a few future episodes coming up, so I might double them up with them. Anyways, I've got quite a few vehicle stories, vehicles I own, vehicles I've owned. I personally like hearing stories of vehicles. I love when a vehicle has a story. So if you're like me, then you'll like to hear some of these maybe. A couple about my Nissans and Pathfinders and my love for them. A couple about my monster trucks. How some of them were named. Stuff like that. So yeah, that's something that's probably going to be coming up at some point. Another future project I'd like to do, kind of looping back to the Beaumont and the Dually, since I couldn't get them running and I don't know if it's actually the motor or the cars, I'd like to make an engine run stand. You can buy them on Summit. I think they're about $600, but once you get to Canadian and shipping and everything, it'll probably be $1,200, $1,500 probably. So I don't have that, and I feel like I could build it for a lot cheaper, plus then it'll be mine. And theirs are really big. Like, I know you got to hold the rad and everything, and I'd probably just make mine so the rad can sit in front, make it a little smaller, more portable. But I wouldn't mind making one of those, and then having that all fully functional, and then I can get engines running before I put them in the vehicle. So if it doesn't run in the vehicle, I know it's something with the vehicle. And might have another project vehicle. Well, it will be another vehicle. It itself won't be a project, but it can go towards making a lot of my other projects come together. It will create a lot of work for me, but hopefully it will help a lot. That'll probably be a springtime thing, so stick around and stay tuned for that. I think that's it for this video. Next week's video will probably be talking about the Suburban, going into more detail about its plans. Thanks for watching. Have a good week. See, and all this completely might change, because literally as I'm editing this video, I'm getting text messages from a buddy that's trying to convince me to take a job with him in a completely different city. Seems like a good opportunity. I don't really want to take it. I don't really want to move, especially to a whole nother city. But it seems like it might be a legit good money thing, which if that's the case, probably end up just moving out there to some crappy basement suite for a year and save up. So all my grad stuff will go into storage, and there'll be none of this for a while. Or I might find a place for the garage, or it might not even happen. I never know with my life. It is so hard to plan things. So I guess we'll just see what happens and where it takes us.